Anywho, hello everybody. Welcome. It's Friday, Slay the Spire time, and I'm doing something I mentioned about last week in that I felt that the Prismatic was a big enough mod that I wanted to give it a second run through. Um, yeah, that's basically it. I took a look at some of a couple new mods that got added onto the list for the upcoming weeks. I think the current list is still pretty lengthy as far as like mods that are extant. Some of the more recent ones that I've pulled down but haven't like even like booted to see if they function yet are an Outer Wilds themed one, a Pseudo Regalia themed one, and what else do I have on my list? Nope, there's not an English on the Kozilek one. Yeah, those were the most recent ones. Leshy, that was the other most recent one. So, you heard me on both counts. So, but those are for the future, and those are quite new. I let new ones stick just because like they're liable to get like bug fix updates and like set like changes for things that are out of balance and stuff. So I tend, like, in almost all circumstances to not touch like the newest mods and kind of let them first in first out sort of thing rather than a first in or just first in last out. Otherwise those would never get touched. But today we're gonna go ahead on Prism. I'll have to take a look at the time and see what the like oldest one I have in my pile is. That's probably what I'll do next week, is just whatever the oldest one on the pile is. I sometimes will like pick around, but like based on alright, let's see what our cool card is today. Sadistic Defend. So this is a block that gets better with poison, vuln, weak, etc, etc, etc. Also means we have a slightly defend heavy deck. Yeah, so one of the things that really has me interested in, like, one of the more enjoyable parts of the design of this mod is that it needs to synthesize a way for 4 classes to play together. And, like, looking at debuffs is something that any class is going to have at least something going on. This one I played last week. This is the mod that we played last week. Our deck is made up of a bunch of different styles. Alright, okay, we could get a 1 health elite here. That's on a 2 elite path. Something like this. It's a 2 elite path, but it gets the big elite. The alternate would be this 3 elite path. So 1, 2, later shop 3. That's 4 happening squares. How has there not been a Mario Party one with like that makes these like happening and then you get like the happening star at the end or something? That's it. You just change the art at the end to get the happening star. Looks like it's equivalent on question marks. It's 4 and 4. kind of want to take the trio, to be honest. This one, I like taking this into... A boulder just pushes you onto a different path. You, like, pick this, then you go... And then, like, fly over here. That's all it does. Because you landed on a happening space. We can't do this, because that's, like, out, you know, again. Even though this is, like, you know... We can also transform 2 cards and just get, like, Strike Defend out of the deck and see what we get. We can heal that off pretty quick. I don't know, I'm never a huge fan of Transform, because, like... Okay, transforming on Striking Defense is basically always good, because you're going to get something better. But it's so unreliable. Newest happening space, you gotta complete a run of Slay the Spire, die and you lose all your stars and coins. No. You gotta play a run of Slay the Spire, and if you win, you get exactly 10 coins. You gotta land on like a... Yeah, you gotta land on a Bowser if you want to have that bad of a thing happen. And then, like, Bowser's your fight. Hey, Nick Thumron, thank you for the big sub. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's... Screw it. Maybe you want Strike Defend? Okay, so Defend upgraded. Defend is now empty body, so that was +2 block on a Defend. And then Alpha, Beta, Omega. Oh, hello. Hold on, this is Prismatic Alpha. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we need attacks in our deck, because we lost one of our strikes, but we did not lose one of our defends, so, like... We're gonna go... Yeah, that's end of combat. Well... $50 damage, huh? Okay. Dual cast draw. We had this do a lot of good work last time because the upgrade on this is that it costs 0 and it's a draw. Alternate War Cry is fine. What does the rainbow border mean? So, the way this class works is that we're getting cards from all 4 classes. Our starting deck has starting deck cards from things. We are full Prismatic. We have all 4 classes. We're also getting quad class unique cards, and the rainbow border, the Prismatic border at the top, if it's a Pride card, that means that it's a upgraded version or a stronger version of the card. So dual cast here, normal dual cast is just evoke your next orb twice. Upgraded dual cast is evoke your next orb twice, draw a card. So, I'm gonna take that. It cycles, so I feel fine having that. Oh, we can remove a basic defend now. That's easy enough. Shop this early.
You want it?
Whirlwind, Iron Wave cheap. Potions are still all the potions. Backflip's always good. We can also just remove, like, another defend. I can, like, remove a defend and buy an Iron Wave. That's like upgrading a defend. right? Like, Iron Wave's like a fine card. It's the problem with Iron Wave as time goes on is that it's just like a low impact. But I love Iron Wave for being defense and offense in one card. It's more that like that, you know. That might just be fine. Like remove a defend, buy an Iron Wave, call it good. Yeah, nothing else really here looks good. Are we out of defense if I do that? That kicks ass. Yeah, let's do it. That gives us some more offense. Alright, exit our stance. Yeah, our character has all the fashion. Like, this mod has a lot going, like, good for it. I like it a lot. Well. The +1 focus is so strong. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Cool. Entrench, empty body, overclock. I think it was, yeah, it was 3. Sure, I'll take an overclock. Don't want to draw here because I don't want to forcibly get the beta before it would be active. I take less damage not playing for the Omega there. Just because, like, we're gonna be able to, you know, get the knockout blow here. Darkness. Interesting. Okay. For a battle trance, that's fine, but I want to, like, not go super hard in it. Okay. Wait a minute. Alpha. Battle trance. Beta. Well, hey Lagavulin, how are you feeling? Omega. That's lethal, right? Yeah. Prayer wheel. Ooh, okay. Wide speed. Yo! Alright. Uh-huh. Yeah, Omega's a power that says deal 50 at the end of every turn. I think I've played with that card like once or twice at most. Should I probably just remove a strike, keep this deck rolling? We don't really need to heal. Nice. Now, that shop's gonna be awkward, but what can you do? It's fine. I want to get the lightning orb up so that dual cast is usable. We have a lot of upgrades we want already, which is a nice place to be. Wow, we are just coming in hot, huh? If I go like... defense here. Okay, now we're all ready to... Yeah, we need a little bit more offense in the deck right now. Removing the strike means that we don't have a ton at the mo. That's lethal, though. Alright, let's get like an attack in here. We got 2 cards now. Twin Strike? Ain't even form. Twin Strike's just fine. Let's see what the other card is here. Carnage. Carnage is a big hit. Hey, I'll take Twin Strike. And I will accept Carnage into my heart. Bottled Lightning. What do we have that we want to... So Bottled Lightning can effectively upgrade Alpha, because Alpha's upgrade is innate. So, like, I could choose to just have that in every opener. But I can also get that from an upgrade, so I'm not certain I want that. It's cool. It's going to be really powerful to do so. But, like... what else would it be? Would it be, like, Zap, and I upgrade Zap to cost 0, and then it feels a little better? That's not unreasonable either. We don't have a stance. Battle Trance in an opener? Just have 1,000,000 cards in the opener? That's also pretty strong. Like, then my opener is always, like, 9 cards, and, like, I like that. Battle Trance in the opener. Alright, we need some upgrades. This is probably where Heart of Iron gets a nice use. Alright, I was really hoping I'd have Alpha in that hand. Carnage can just go for the 30. I'm not gonna play skills here. I wanna take 0 on this. Okay, if we're just going for the basic attack. Okay. Very clean that it was just the basic 14. Singing bowl with prayer wheel, huh? Yeah. All right. Hey, Anthony Carnstrom, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Oh, 80 months. Goodness. This is a neat upgrade, by the way. If they're not attacking, they take extra damage. If they are attacking, they go weaker. I'm going to pick this up. Because, like, this is a playable attack on all turns. Ooh, we don't... I don't... Okay. Carnage 1. Yeah, there's a couple fights that make you really miss not when we passed up a whirlwind purchase and I think one other like AoE thing. I think we're not going for alpha beta like we're not going for omega here. I don't feel bad about passing the cleave on the last pick because I like the go for the eyes. But the whirlwind not purchased is actually one that's like, oh, okay, I can... I understand. We're gonna use resources. This should be fine. Just like... Yeah. Like, we heal most of this off. There we go. Ooh, sorry, +2 max HP. I want finesse in the deck. Riddle with holes is quite good when we have the Also, the 0-cost draw like really likes us to have things like prostrate. We're gonna pick up finesse. That's like free. Take the health on this. All right, 74 gold. We don't have much here.
You want it?
At the start of each combat, draw 1 card for each 10 cards in your drop. Oh my god. All right. Oh, we can pick up a footwork. Footwork don't seem half bad.
It's yours, my friend.
All our cash. This is probably just my potion. Nice. Nice. Very good. Alright, fight 3. Defrag. Footwork. Put up Zap. Yeah, we want to find Frost, like, to make this kick. Oh, Finesse is such a lifesaver here. So, shuffle that in, discard, Finesse, shuffle that in, confirm. And Omega. Does Elfin, so in the Prismatic, we're getting cards from all different classes. You can see like Overclock, Iron Wave, Footwork, but we're also getting Prismatic, like these cards. And the Prismatic cards that have the class cards that have a Prismatic, you know, the Pride up top, are upgraded from what they are base. So like Alpha, Beta, you know, the Alpha has the extra on it. Defrag has Strength. Go for the Eyes applies a different debuff on different attack or not attack. And Dual Cast here draws a card. It's part of what makes this mod like as powerful as it is. The Dark Core. Okay. Free focus. The real Dark Cores start here indeed. Steam Barrier, Disarm. Steam Barrier is free, and we've shown that this deck really likes free things. We're not super huge on sadistic nature. I'm gonna take the Steam Barrier because it's free. Alright, let's smith up. We have a ton of upgrades I want. I want to upgrade on Defrag, I want to upgrade on Footwork, I want to upgrade on Zap, I want to upgrade on Battle Trance, and I want to upgrade on Alpha. Those are all, and Dual Cast. 6 upgrades that I like. Those are all ones I actively want upgraded. And even outside of that, like Go for the Eyes could benefit heavily from the upgrade. Like any of our damage things, Overclock. Like there's so many. Upgrades are super useful here. So we need to prioritize and what's the most useful. The extra draw out of Battle Trance, the extra stats out of Defrag. The cost down on Zap, actually, I think might be the most useful right now. Or Alpha, getting Alpha into rotation quicker. Same with the Dual Cast. The Dual Cast getting cheaper is also, like, makes this card better. It cycles for free. So I think it's these 3. Let's get Alpha. I don't mind it being innate in, like, fights where I don't care about it because Battle Trance exists. So our starting hand is already going to be, like, 8 cards, you know? Anyway, this fight, by the way, with Alpha, good luck. Not for me. Oh, let's keep the Overclock. So Finesse, Overclock, Battle Trance. And there's Beta. Alright, so there's Omega. Nope, this is just Prismatic round 2. Prismatic was big enough that I felt like I wanted another run to see how this, like, plays. You know, having a dual cast with this Dark Core is really powerful now. Omayawamo. Shinderu. Dun dun. Okay. Whenever a card is created, okay, so one of the things I also enjoy in this mod is that there's a number of cards that are card versions of relics. What the hell is upgraded beta? I don't... No, it's something I'm thinking of seeing Master Reality, because there was a when we did our previous run, we saw 2 cards that were God, now I'm forgetting what they were. One was like the Retain. It was like the retained cards cost 1 less on Retain. And I thought that was really neat. Die is obviously like fine. Master Reality means that we would Sure, why not? We can find more things to do with Master Reality. Duh. Uh-huh. It's the Prismatic House. Curse Key would be fine. I do want that 4th energy because it makes my turn 1s a lot better when I'm trying to do alpha beta setup. What's this go? Okay, so this is Potion, Gold, HP, Common Relic, Card, Upgrade a Card. The problem I think with Velvet Choker is that going to 4 energy with Battle Trance as our opener means that, and a lot of these 0, 0, 0, 0. There's too many zeros in this deck, and the 0, 0. This is a deck where I'd want like, where I'd want Scrape even. So I don't think we're in a world where Choker is gonna work. I think I want the energy. We'll deal with the curses, it's fine. Alright, I don't care for those shops. Looks like I can take a 3 if I go... Left side is 3. 2 if I take you. What would right side be? 1, 2, 3, 4, this, and then like this path up to you, and then here. That's 2. Less interesting. A lot more, It is true, as I'm a huge on like zero cost draw is something I'm so big onto. There are decks where Choker makes a lot of sense. This one is specifically just not it. Yeah, oh god. Left hand side is 3. I'm not like... Three events, 1 bonfire, 2 bonfires, 5 events. I think I'm fine taking this route. It's 1 less elite, but it's a lot more like useful. Like, I'm not super into this shop this early, and it's a little fight heavy, which is fine. Fights aren't bad because of Singing Bowl and, like, a lot of our card upgrades, but... yeah, I'm gonna try this. I guess we're gonna Act 3, the Elite. We don't have anything yet. Okay, that looks great. And then we just empty body. Cool. I was thinking about how I could fit in like the power there, but like with our opponent attacking, like let's just we have the fight. Dark Shackles, Flex, Streamline. Streamline is very cool with its upgrade, by the way, because it, you get to hold it until the turns where you're able to play it. Flurry, Stance. Dodge and Roll upgraded, it's not bad. I actually like this card more than, like, I feel like I should. Upgraded means it's like a defend that is also a second defend. I'm liable to want the Dark Shackles here, but I think I'm just gonna... I don't know. Let's Flex Plus. Alright, here's part of having a bunch of these, is that sooner or later, some of these are gonna be, okay, let's go. Battle Trance. Go for the eyes. Now you're only doing 8. If I go like... Footwork. And then Alpha. Lose Carnage, that's okay. So with the footwork, also the dodge and roll is really nice because it's, you know, full block on that upcoming turn too. Oh, Beta Plus is 1 cost. Dang. So then, are we on extra damage on the last, on Omega? 60 damage on Omega Plus, okay. Yeah, I think that might be Vanilla Watcher. Very much could be. One of the, one of the other things I brought up as a thing I want to do at some point is, I've maybe played, like, outside of the day Watcher came out, I've played single-digit Watcher runs. I didn't realize it until last week. But, like... Hey, thanks for the raid, chocolate cake. Omega. Havoc. Okay. Ooh. Havoc Plus. You don't say. Wait. Hey, hold on. Prismatic Deflect is a claw. And the thing about that is that our deck does contain 0-cost cards for that to pump, including itself. Leg sweep. Study. I think Insight upgraded goes from Pot of Greed to Recall. I mean, I think Havoc's also like really good in this deck, but I'm gonna go with my like gut of. I think Insight goes to draw 3. I want some orbs. All right, what we got? Hello. Yeah. The card was already good. We didn't want the Joker. Yeah. We also Prostrate would get it as well. Slice upgrade is kind of funky. I like that exhaust random. That's like interesting. Choke. I see. Huh. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's get some cash, I think, here. I don't really care for Ritual Dagger. So, one of the reasons I think that this class does make these, like, so, to talk a bit about the design on this class, like, Prepared is not a card that was like, wow, Prepared really needed to be upgraded. One of the things that I think one of the reasons behind the changes in my mind is that because you're playing 4 classes and all these cards are equivalently able to come across, synergies are a lot harder. So the raw power of certain cards is, I think, like, it's like, okay, we boost raw power on certain cards, we boost crossover on certain cards, right? Like, Defrag is now crossover in that it's focus strength. and we boost like creating our own synergies. Study here's another like adding a synergy. So that's, I think, the idea on why some of the, like, dual cast, for instance, dual cast gets its draw card because you can have a deck that just doesn't have orbs. Is at least that's what I'm taking from it. Prepare did not need extra juice. Yeah, all that said, yeah, you're probably right. Like, I mean. like, think about cards that need juice. It's like, hey, hey, player, this card that's like ridiculously strong? Perhaps you should think about putting it in your deck. Like, okay, you're probably not wrong. I think go for the eyes. Having it means that, like, you're a little bit more liable to have, like... Because, like, so the power of Go... Some of the power of Go for the eyes is that Defect has a zero-cost theme, and you can play with that as, like, your power. And with it diluted more, like, you're less likely to have All for One or Scrape. So a bit more rate on those is the idea, I guess. If I play Master Reality this turn, then Alpha costs less on a subsequent turn. So if I can get upgraded... Yeah, like Mummy Hand is a boss relic, and like there's a number of like shifts like that too. There's a lot coming in, and I'm not, like... Never mind, I don't have to worry about a thing. Damage is fake. I've never taken a point of damage in my life. Carnage is good this turn. I'm sorry, the deflection buff is on our body, not on the cards. This is, so this is actually a difference in how, when we were playing with claws, and the way the claws worked in that mod where, like, there was, like, a set of claws, the like, generated claws didn't get the buffs of them because it wasn't, like, your body. This won't draw a card, by the way. This, and like, it says additional, which means there needs to be one. We'll be able to, like, yeah, I'm gonna go dodge roll. Okay. Goodbye, Carnage. Okay. So if I have a piece of zero-cost card draw, we can get there this turn. We don't have a piece of zero-cost card draw. Damn. Yeah, I can't draw. I can't even defend with the cards in hand right now. Awkward. I guess we just go... I can't kill. Alright, we're taking a little bit of lump. We're healing. We healed off pretty quick, so that's fine. Like, luckily, we just kill here. But yeah, like, this is +1 block on a card that has block, so like, if I play the Insight here, I draw 3, but I don't gain any block because it's additional, which means there has to have been block there in the first place. Speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which, speaking of which. Anyway. I need one more so I can, like, Raging Demon, like, dum 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 dum. It's close. It's so close. Thanks, Wide Potion Belt. Gain 10 block, shuffle an insight into your draw pile. That's pretty nice. So target, by the way, is a change on there that makes it not like is so that it like lock on is the mechanic normal as far as its normal name, but like the implication of lock on is that it's like okay orbs, whereas if it's target, you like non-attack sources. So whatever you change stances for the first time each turn. Ah, okay. Yeah, I understand why that says first. So it goes to 0, which is really good. We don't change stances, though, so like rush down's not us. I think I'm just gonna pass. Evaluate's probably pickable, like, especially with that insight in the deck, but like... Normally it's whenever you enter Wrath, rather than change stances. Interesting, okay. Again, we don't change stances, so... Alright, next upgrade on the list. Again, I think we want to... I think Master Reality is actually the next one, because this is a 0 cost on an innate card. That's just too big. Like, that's like literally every fight that's going to happen, so... Alright, so... Yeah, the idea of changing off Wrath to any stance is that it's easier to, again, synergies, right? Like... Those cards are fine. There we go. Boom, boom. Leap. Not interested in any of these. Bullet time. Hologram. Hologram's a sweet card. Upgraded Hologram's pretty dang good. Yeah. Alright, we're opening the chest. Gremlin Horn or key. We can take the key here. Gremlin Horn's like obviously like fine. I just want to get the key early enough. Okay, Master Reality. Oh, there's Beta. It's awkward because I don't want to draw it. This is what we call a trick. Okay. $71. Perfect. Getting Omega this early is really wild. Like, obviously we're in Act 2 now, but getting it as early as we did. None of these are real. Wish. Oh, I love Wish. Wish is hilarious. Prostrates on the 0. Backflips draw? Like, that's not bad. Upgraded Wish is 8 plated armor or 30 gold in a lot of the instances in this deck. Certainly not bad. Mostly thinking of it compared to the backflip, because the backflip is like draw 2 on the good block game. I'm gonna go with backflip. I know. Okay, and we got book. Master Reality, Alpha. And we're gonna hologram for Go for the Eyes and get 2 instances of weak. The idea there being that, you know, next turn is either a 4x3 or a 16. You know how it'd be. You know, the dual cast might be powerful when we have this orb sitting here. There we go. Alright. So there's Omega. And we have draw 1,000,000 cards. There we go. Steam Barrier, Finesse, Omega. Hologram, Steam Barrier. I honestly want to start cutting the attacks and just working on Omega as our main damage form. That's kind of... Well, nice. Well, we also have the power of the Dark Core. And also we have 4... We need some dang Frost Orbs. Do we have 4 focus right now? Anyway. Footwork 2. Doppelganger Plus. Huh. The cool thing with Doppelganger Plus is that Doppelganger Plus is always like a free like energy for upcoming turns. Our deck is like huge, but like we're doing okay just working around it. Maybe this is too cute. How has this changed? The original was a rare, right? Just means it shows up more frequently. Again, we've seen that the changes can go in a lot of different directions. On Hyper Beam, we even saw that it hit strength as well, which doesn't mean they're all positive. This is fine. Alright, we get another fire, thank goodness. Let's go ahead and upgrade dual cast so that this thing's always usable. Yeah, and a lot of the cost ones are going to be my upgrades because I want to have these zeros in the deck. Alright, Master Reality... Alpha... These cards are fine, right? Prep. Footwork. Draw some card. Deflect. Draw some card. Draw some card. Alright. Yeah, it works out. Yeah, a Glacier would be huge. Even in, like, a cool-headed, or, you know, there's a number of... Alright, let's put the Omega in the deck. Hey, Gnome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. We're playing the Prismatic a second time this week. I wanted to give it a... And the way that our deck ran is that at the start we did a transform and we got Alpha added to the deck. And the upgraded Alpha for the Prismatic gives it a Scry ability that makes it way more consistent. So that's been kind of our go-to here. But yeah, thanks for the raid. Swivel. That's cute. Discovery Plus? Those are skippable. Yeah, I'll just take the health. Not a lot there that I was super into. The power of darkness. I see. I understand. Like, when we start with a Dark Orb and we have a dual cast in our deck, this just gets, like, wild. Alright. Smithing. Our next smith was... defrag or maybe foot... No. Zap is another cost reducer. I think study is another one, too. Down to 1, yeah. Let's continue getting the cost reduction because we have all this card draw. Okay, Master Reality, Alpha. We're gonna footwork and then doppelganger for 2. Yeah, so this is going wild. Yeah, studies upgrade is just cost reduction from 2 to 1, which is big. Yeah, we're after it. Alright, so we want beta, scry 6. Prep. Put down Omega, we're no longer taking damage. I'm gonna wait on the dual cast here. And we're gonna go ahead and pick up the defrag and put that down. Doom, doom, doom. Anyway. We're good. Sweet. When you draw this card, 3 miracles. Oh god, or Deva. As long as we draw this on any turn past 1, these are also all going to be miracle pluses. So this is probably the pickup. That's so much energy. Uh-huh. 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 I think Sozu? We're gonna need some damage against the heart because the heart has, like... We can't just sit there for the requisite... God, what would it take to kill the heart? 13 turns? You can't do that. The alternate thing I can pick here would be Sacred Bark. Like, I don't know if... Like, do I need that 5th point of energy? We have so much card draw, because our entire deck is just card draw. It's really good. Obviously, I'm not picking Fusion Hammer. Because, copy Omega. I passed up the dual wield earlier, and because I thought that was maybe too cute, but that actually might be the play. We're gonna double the potions up. Sweet. Multiple enemies. Alright. So, first things first, this is a required zone. I think this is our line, then? We get a shop early to eat one of the curses off. We get a shop. We don't get a second shop, but we have to take this line for here. We have a lot of fires, so I can take the, so I can get the 3rd, jewel. Oh, one thing, that happened this week. My Slay the Spire board game arrived. It arrived on Wednesday. I was super excited for that. We're gonna try and play it next weekend. Which I'm quite excited for. So. Yeah, if yours hasn't arrived or started shipping, I think last I saw they were like a little over halfway through shipping on theirs. Maybe, I think 65% or something like that was what they had said. Okay. Last update was just under 19% to go for US. Okay. Cool. What game is the Slay the Spire board game? It is a board game of Slay the Spire. The numbers are, like, kind of filed down, and it's a co-op board game up to 4 players, where you play together and go up the Spire. So, like, when I say, like, lower numbers, I mean, like, a strike does 1 damage, a block gives 1 block, so that it's easier to calculate things within a... We are just not finding it. Kill you. I'll kill you! But yeah, I've like taken a close look at it on like as far as the game goes on Tabletop Sim, back when it was when the Kickstarter was like started. Anyway. I'm sorry. You know, normal. I'm just gonna Dio the heart. God. So, neutralize, the change in neutralize is that it is a common card, not a base card. So it shows up here. Oh, they made Claw. They made Claw buff all attacks. Again, cross-class synergy. That's part of the idea. You want to have that sort of thing so that you aren't just stuck picking defect cards or bit. Hello World, by the way, as a zero-cost innate card that, like, generates upgraded cards, doesn't sound so bad. Like, yeah, it kind of junks up your deck, but our deck just wants to get through, to Omega, and this doesn't, like... You know what? That sounds fun. I'm gonna pass on these. Doomlo Bloom, by the way, though. How often do you reshuffle? Probably the heart. It's probably just the heart. Let's be real. It's just the heart. It makes our opening hand a little more, like, known, because now we have, like, hello, hello, hello. But, you know. Now, these cards are good. Hold on. If I remember right, the defect card that, like, generates powers can't generate, cannot generate, self-repair. So that you aren't, like, literally just sitting there doing the thing forever. I do need to block something. Like, I also want to say that's true of, like bandage as well, but I don't remember that one for certain. Yeah, cards generate, like, because that isn't a type of gameplay you want to incentivize. Okay. So let's put on pressure points. And then we have target. So 90. Evaluate dash plus. It's not bad. Sweeping beam, equilibrium. Sweeping beam's okay, but I'm gonna. Unless we have something that's like very directly like in what the deck is doing, or like very powerful, I think I'm gonna pass up. This is probably go for the eyes. Hologram's really good. And we just picked up Hello World. I'm sad to lose Go for the Eyes. I like this card. So Source of Weak. I might have wanted to pick the Neutralize, knowing that. Oh well. We obviously don't know that, so I can't pick in reverse. Okay, Master Reality, Hello World, Alpha. Hologram back. Deflect again. And then Carnage for most damage. Because we're probably not going to use that second point of Vuln for more than the damage difference. We would have to be attacking for like 20-some. A free Steam Barrier, that kicks ass. Steam Barrier... Fire. Sweet. Alright. Sash Whip. That's cute. Might have wanted to put the miracles in there, but that's okay. Discard these. Alright, make sure we have enough block. Okay, we're fine. Cold Snap, Anger, Cold Snap, Frost Orb. Source of Frost Orb. Dark Embrace is like silly. I think that's maybe over like what we need. It's funny. Enlightenment. Cool. Ooh, here we are. This is the frost source I want. Maybe we take both. We'll just take all sources of frost. Okay. So we got 500 bucks going in. Chemex, buffer, distraction. Kind of want to like remove a curse and then. So Chemex in this deck is just like make Doppelganger stupid. Like X equals 3 minimum. We don't have any other X cards, but we could get them. Buffer is obviously Buffer's sweet. But like Buffer is one of those things that's like kind of hard to use against the heart. It's always been a bit of a pain. Still very strong. We can't afford these two and the removal. I might just go with the Chemex plus the card removal service. Ooh, buy the duplication potion and duplicate Omega. That actually makes some good sense. I like you. I like the way you're thinking. Like, drop this. Remove the decay. And then we have 170. That'll give us a good chunk of money when we get to the final shop. So. Well, it's your next two cards, not your next card is double duplicated. So. Master Reality, Hello World, Alpha. We could... The problem is that duplicating Beta and then Omega wouldn't work because we'd have to play something to draw the card in between. And this is a this turn effect. So we could do that if we had a way to draw that wasn't a card. So like if this Dex Potion turned into a draw. Enter Wrath, okay. I think I need to stop drawing here. I don't want to accidentally draw the Omega. Miracle. Cool-headed. Miracle. Insight. Bash. And then we just, like, use our offense here. Cool. Alright, so Cloak and Dagger makes us some shivs. We'll use these early here, because we're going to be doing some card draw. Insight, draw some more cards. Sap. Discard the burn, discard Survivor, Steam Barrier. We're going to hologram back. Carnage? Cool. Good. All right. Duplicate the alpha and try to duplicate the beta. There's a... Yeah. Are you ready? Sure. Ooh, Bearer. Okay. Smite's also like, this is pretty real. Absolutely. Yeah, deal. Alright, I'm gonna go recall here. Let's get that out of the way, and then we're gonna get our last one here. Knives. Okay, if we can get Omega up quick, this will be good. Oh my god. Okay, these are a little awkward looking, because none of these will draw anymore. Our deck has gotten to the point where, like, the battle trance on one, like, is like, uh-oh. You know, like, has problems. Okay, so... And this is what I talked about, like, if this is in the opener, we don't get it the way that it, you know... Alright, so then we overclock. Omega, seek for some defense, deflect, and prep. Deflect, prep. Want enough to block that. Miracle, Cloak and Dagger. Survivor, you. And we'll spend the Miracle at Doppelganger. 85 coming in. Die 1,000 deaths. We finally got to do it. Anyway. Love to turn the heart off. Here's an upgrade on Deadly Poison. Alright, so we get one last curse out of this chest. The Darkstone Doll. Yeah, I'm in. The upgrade here, I think, is gonna be... study. And then we're done with the, cost ones. I am healthy. I'll take more, thanks. Bearer, huh? Okay, hold on. Seek. Seek. We're still not done with the turn. This is fine. I got Omega down on turn 1, so... Feeling pretty good about the state of the deck. It's fine. Alright, let's get our freebie. That's such a nice freebie. I will always take any of the ship parts. You know, all three of these are wildly good. So... Mighty stats. 3 energy. Am I interested in that? I'd also take blind just as a rebuy on my source of weak. That wouldn't be too bad. Fasting. I think, yeah, I think it's just that I don't care, and I am fine with blind as a source of weak. That was a lost bit, you know. There you go. Master Reality. Hello World. Alpha. And prep. And backflip. And then bearer. That's when I draw it. Don't fall. Don't fall for it. Alright, we're gonna not battle trance because I don't want to draw Omega. I guess I should have evoked that orb first. That's fine. Alright. Next turn, we start going to town on damage because our deck is also, like, fine at, like, being aggressive. It doesn't have a ton of offense, but the offense it has, like, does enough work. Steam. Bash, Blind, Miracle, Cold Snap, Twin Strike, Cartage, Strike for 33, 16 slow. I'm glad we're just in, like, having a fun time with this. Alright. Crunch. Sure. Ooh! That's the change I expected on this card. Another Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, that's a card we can add another copy of to our deck and feel good about it. Yeah, I'll take this fight. Alright. We'll take a little bit of a lump here. This is extremely hellhole wrong energy. Like... That's why I was using the miracles, by the by. Love the cables. They're such a good one. Alright, we get our block for the turn. What's my best card draw down here? Here we go. Seek. Seek. Alright, what's our freebie? Another turn-off switch for the heart, huh? Yeah, I'll take another dual cast for 0. Alright, last normal fight. Ooh! I think the answer's no. So there's always the question I ask with mods, and that's how can you deal 999 to transient? I think in this one it's just no. Like, maybe we could keep this Dark Orb going. Like, the thing is, like, Omega knocks out this fight so that we're not taking any damage, that sort of thing. Hologram for backflip again. And then we'll spend that. This deck is very good at dealing 60 to 90 damage a turn, but not 200. Yeah, we could do, like, good, like, this is a very nice, consistent setup. It's just, you know. Alright, so there's Omega. We're gonna fire everything into the doppelgang. That's how we're gonna try and kill. Okay. Now we can insight. Steam barriers free. Quick slash. Alright. We are trying, but I don't think we can make it. Yep. $400. So about 120 a turn. Darkness. Is Carlos Potion better than... Probably not. I don't know. These are fine. What'd you think, Zephyr? What do you think of the fire breathing? Oh, I didn't even read it because I just saw fire breathing and, like, smoked over it. You know how it is. Draws when you proc it, huh? Didn't like this last because it felt too easy to me. I think, I feel like it does have a lot of things to make it, like, make the plans work on an easier level. I agree that this is like, you can do some wild nonsense and it feels like over a line. I'm not taking any damage here, by the way. I refuse it. Alright, we get our cool wheel now. Fire the orb! Prep. Backflip. Ooh, there we go. Seek. Seek. Then we'll doppelgang for the rest of this. Boom, boom. But yeah, I appreciate a lot of the changes to make synergies more effective, but it is very true that the synergies being as effective as they are makes this like, you know, it's like, this all works really strongly. I appreciate how wide it is, though. Alright, I'm never getting that out of here, huh? Yeah, it's you know, sliding scale of functional versus, like, a difficulty curve, and you choose your point on how much you juice up things for that. Alright, anyway, all that said, like, time to place your bets. Yeah, it is, like, especially because it's like, where are you balancing on? That's always a question with, and with classes. Are you balancing on A0, A1, A20? Are you balancing for a fun time, an exciting time, a lot of plans? Are you bouncing on difficulty? You know, there's always like shifting targets depending on what you, the designer, feel like and what you're aiming for. One thing that I really appreciate is the level of like polish and setup in this mod is very fun, or like very like effective. All right, looks like we got everybody got your bets in. Last chance, place your bets. What do you think the score is going to be? All right, that looks like our last chance for bets. Channel the strength of everyone. Seen a lot of runs. It's great. Spire notice every 1,000 runs start to drift towards certain plants. Yeah, that's also, you know, everyone. the 1093. Huzzah, is that you? Because I see 1111, but that's over the line. Yeah. One thing to keep in mind on this as compared to the previous run. Right here. Malmath, thank you for gifting us up to Zah. Congratulations. Somebody else have a closer one? I don't see it. Oh, was that 53? What was the... I thought I said 83. Like over by 14, right? 93, okay, well... Alright, this is probably a good point to get defrag going. Okay. Obtain a random potion exhaust. Whenever you play a lot... Okay. Toolbox. Ritual 2. Focus 4. What are we after here is going to be the main question. No, this is Ritual 1, and it's doubled because we have Sacred Bark. That's why it's 2. I'm gonna get rid of the attack potion for the focus potion. I'm gonna get rid of liquid memory. No, liquid memories is probably still gotta stay. Ritual potion over strength potion? And then, like, just buy bag. You're looking at masked Huzzah, not Huzzah. The age-old shuffle. The classic that's gotten everyone for days. The old Silo 9. 50-50. It's always been very fun, because both of them have been around for some time. Okay. So, that's before we... That's fine. That means I need to spend these. Defrag... There's beta. That's great. This should prevent basically all damage. Okay. Omega... Let's hologram for some sort of card draw. Alright. Again, we block it all. 25 block is actually 30 block. Alright. Cool. Heh. Power potion, huh? Calculated gamble. Alright, we can just go to 100 here. Power potion. Is power potion better than anything we have? Basically, is it better than 14 Shiv? I think I'm using 14 Shivs on turn 1, by the way. It might be better than... So 14 Shiv is going to have the problem of putting a ton of Shivs in my grave, and I'm always going to have a full hand. I don't know. The reason I was thinking about using it on turn 1 is that that's the most I'm going to get Shivs in the hand, right? Because I'm going to be playing Battle Trance, it's a lot more likely my hand ends empty. Okay, so... Let's go ahead and start with, some drinks. We're gonna power potion. This is a cool upgrade, by the way. Devotion, huh? Does double devotion upgraded is 6 mantra a turn? That's every other turn? 14 biased shivs? "14 shivs off biased cognition" is like immediately like break, right? Like that's just a freebie. Okay, here's the thing about biased cognition. We have ritual 2. So that would be... We aren't spending the duplication on a mantra because we want to spend it on Omega. I think that's more what the deck is about in my mind. Alright. So the question is, what's going to be the second double? Like, do we have something cool we can double up with it? I mean, I guess we should find it, right? Like, dual cast, see what's up? Or, not dual cast, seek. We have enough cards. So, Seek is going to grab Omega, Study, Footwork, Doppelganger I think is unnecessary. We'll draw too many cards and that just won't do anything. But Doppelganger on the next turn is very funny. Because it's going to be the Shiv turn. Anything in hand? I don't actually need to block this turn, by the by. But there's no point in holding the miracles when I'm drawing 10 cards. Thanks, Torgate. My hand is too full. Alright. We're gonna spend everything, I think. Is my deck just the burn and the void? Can't kill here. It's fine. All right. It's time to call up upon the power of Shivinity. I called the power of Shivs instead of Shivinity. It's fine. I forget. I did this last time too. I forget that exiting a stance exits divinity. Rip. Please tell me this is... it's still defense. Okay. I can't believe I do it multiple times. Yeah, I don't even think about that on empty bodies. Yeah. Prismatics. Allegedly a stance. As I've said with this in this and the last one, the thing I've taken away the most from this is I probably need to like actually play more Launcher. Damn, that's a big number. Damn, that's only 67 of that comes from the Ascension. I just exit divinity. Who needs it? No gods, only knives. Anyway, I think this is where we're going to be putting down Prismatic, but I really appreciate the class. I feel like I want it to have a little bit more of this style of stuff, because you only get one of these, I think, per run. But, still. Anywho, that was exiting the frozen time with knives. Omega, kind of wild when it has, like, put it on top of your deck effectively with that scry. So, anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with this. Next time we'll be back on our regularly scheduled other mods. As I've mentioned when we were talking about the ones on the list, we've still got so many in the pool. If I take a very short look, I mentioned the more recent ones, the Ori and the Blind Forest, the Pseudo Regalia, the Outer Wilds ones. But then there's also like some like other recent ones that we haven't touched. A number of Gensokyo ones we have on the list. Just also, you know, there's always more for us to go through, and so we'll be doing that. Anyway, thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, follow, subscribe. If you don't subscribe, that's fine too. I'm just happy you're here having a good time. Appreciate it a lot. And yeah, Sundays are still Battle Network 5. Dragon Warrior Wednesdays are going live, you know, normal, that sort of thing. So, all right. Have a good night, everybody.